Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Star Trek Online. I'm Bull, and we're going to continue on with the Tribble Test Server. It is now the Tribble Test weekend, so that means that play enough this weekend, you can get some free stuff in a little while. Probably a unique Tribble and or maybe a unique DOF. Depends on what they decide to do. They haven't announced what the prize is, just that there will be some sort of reward for doing your testing. So, let's go ahead and dive right in. We're going to grab Talar and play. Oh, let's see. When we had last... Apparently my mission is out of date, so let's go to in progress. Yeah, cancel. There we go. Drop.
We have to stop the Tal Shar.
Overview. Hail. Greetings, Centurion. I have information for you. I know you weren't personally involved, but Titan is using your colony, among others, as part of his terrorist network. Oh, Charva, Kevin's little love bunny. He's trying to prove that turn to Verinet. All right. So the Tal Shar is trying to prove that Tan is being a bit of a terrorist. Ooh. Battered Centurion helmet. Oh, that's cool. Alright. So let's head to Verinet and see what's going on. It's a bit of a flight, so I'm going to go ahead and pause while I fly over there so you don't have to watch me just boring flying around. Okay, so we are, and I am working things here, sorry. Alright, we are back with, we're at memory lane, so we're going to go ahead and head in to check out the old homestead. As you remember, this is where we started at originally. This was where our Romulan colony was that got attacked.
It looks like we're not the only ones visiting. All this debris has attracted Nausicaan scavengers. Recommend that we clear the area of these pirates while searching for any traces of weapon signatures in the wreckage. I don't want any pirates disturbing it.
Alright. Scan wreckage and defeat Nausicaan pirates. Alright. For some reason everything's controlling really lousy tonight. I'm not sure what's going on. And freaking fighters. I hate fighters just because they're hard to see. They're really hard to just kill. And they're freaking everywhere. There we go. That should be all of them. Alright, scanning. 1 of 5. SS, it was a decommissioned military ship, but even so, there were no traces of weapons. Alright. They put a lot of really good story into the Romulan starting stuff. It's really cool. Why are you... God bless it. Sorry, you may see me dragging windows around on my screen. For some reason, I think my client's going a little wonky. It seems like every time I click anywhere on the screen, I'm picking up that chat window for some reason. I don't know if that's a bug with beta or just a bug with my client, because, well, I do tend to have problems with my client being a little buggy. One of the downsides, I don't tend to run this computer. This isn't being run on a computer that's, you know, amazingly fantastic. So, all right. Here's the freighter. Problem is I keep getting into these firefights and I'm losing where I need to go. These freighters, unfortunately, are really hard to see because they're dark against this black background. Alright. I'm going to pause just a moment to take care of something. Be right back. Okay. Get over here and blow this guy up. He's a destroyer, so it might be a little tougher. And there's part of my problem. Anybody who's watched my other playthrough series stuff, or, you know, I think I even did it in this video early on at one point, this series. I tend to forget to switch my weapon, my power settings. So that's one of the reasons why stuff is taking so long to die, is I was not on full power to weapons, which is how I usually play. That makes a pretty big difference. You do a lot more damage if you have full power to weapons as opposed to full power to shields or balance power or whatever. Alright, no weapons. Alright, so we've got one. This way-ish. Carrying refugees, no sign of weapons. And I am stuck. There we go. My little curved wing there hooked on the freighter. That's kind of annoying. I'm guessing that's it up there. Not detecting.
We didn't find anything unusual.
Alright, we're going to beam down. This ought to be fun. No weapons in any of the freighters we scanned. So it could be the Tal Shiar are lying. Quite possibly setting up a trap. That's actually my guess. Although, you know, be kind of interesting if turns out the Tan's guys weren't so squeaky clean and honorable either. And it would end up making sense, because I'm still kind of stuck as to why my character is, you know, still kind of neutral. Because you got the Tan's new Romulus guys, which are, well, I mean, they're neutral. They're working with both the Federation and the Klingons. But for some reason, individual Romulan captains can ally with one side or the other. And in fact have to. You can't stay neutral. Which kind of sucks, but I mean, it makes a certain amount of sense. Because if you allowed any Romulan players to stay completely neutral, then they would start demanding to have their own star bases and their own everything else, and that's a lot of extra assets to add. Alright, Trevor says that the Tal Shiar has documents implicating your colony. We need to search the site. So we're going to search for clues. And like I said, frankly, I think I said this before, but frankly, I'm kind of glad that we're not... Federation dudes are here. Am I going to have to kill them? Yep. They're going to try to arrest me, so I'm going to resist arrest. So yeah, I'm kind of glad, because it's a lot of work for the star bases and stuff, and the player base is already fractured enough. A third faction, while kind of a cool idea, implemented this late in the game, I think would do nothing but fragment the player base even further. There are some PvE things that are already a nightmare to queue for on Klingon side, because there just aren't enough players. So, not enough Klingon players doing those things. I mean, I'll queue and it takes hours to get into them. And again, like I said, and the other thing is with the star bases, there's such a huge amount of work. So many materials go into those things to make them viable and to make them cool. So I'm kind of glad that they're not something that metallurgic was used by the Dvax to create alloys used in the creation of large water storage. Alright. Oh, look at that box. Yeah, so if you had 3 fleets instead of just the 2, 3 faction fleets, like I said, that would just fragment everything even more and make it even that much harder to build the fleet star bases. I mean, granted, I suppose they could always compensate by reducing the costs and stuff, but I don't know. Growing crops. But you wanted to make sure the colony wasn't depleting the supply faster. Alright. Let's see. All our crops are dead. I tried to fix them. I think I need to go check out this water wheel out here. I think. There's still one of those Kelids. Alright, combat, combat, combat. Generally speaking, what we're finding out is that everybody's stupid.
I remember that painting. We should take it with us as a reminder of home.
I wonder if you'll get to decorate your quarters with it. Kind of neat. Not much down here. And not much here. Got some fetties. Right, I have a generator now. Repair the console.
I remember that painting. We should take it with us as a reminder of home.
It's out of the ordinary. We got flanked. Apparently I need to go there. But how do I get there? Wherever there is. Up here.
DeVex's old helmet. Reminds me of better times.
So he might have been up to something, it looks like. Because that little note said that he had documents and he was collecting notes about the defenses of other Romulan colonies. So he might have been up to something. That would be interesting. A bit wacky. A little bit shady. Alright, consult with bridge officer. Something strange is going on. All these search teams were looking for the same things we were. I can tell from reports. Alright. Going to a rendezvous point. Let's go check it out. So you're the terrorist. Ah. And he allied with the, Nice. He's another one that allied, he's another guy like my character. And he allied with the Federation instead of the, Klingons. That's kind of cool. Alright, beaming up to the ship. We figured out somebody's been playing us.
Enemy ship on sensors.
Strength, loyalty, and honor.
Yep, it was all set up. Yep, and we get to team up with the Federation. Dude. Move. That's going to blow up and it's going to hurt. A little bit. Alrighty, let's finish this up. Got a Mark III plasma beam. I don't know if that's better than what I'm using or not. Nice. Well, that's kind of cool. Even though that we're on different sides, we're both kind of like, well, we're still...
The Tal Shah are the true defenders of the Romulan people.
I wonder if Charva's going to end up becoming a double agent. Alright. Well, that was that. It's kind of a cool little quest. I like this storyline quite a bit. Alright, let's contact. Let's see. We get
Jolan True. Congratulations, Centurion.
hit level 13, and we got bigger picture. Actually, I'm gonna wait to pick that up until next time, because I'm gonna be logging here. Well, I'm gonna finish up here real quick. Yes, yes, yes. I don't want to talk to you yet. All right. So I'm guessing the helmet is a costume option that I just unlocked, which is cool. I'll have to check that out at a later time. So, alright. Well, I think that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one, and we'll see you next time.